And welcome to another episode of Visions of Mana. We just got done with another side quest that's introduced in, after finishing chapter 7, and we can finally do chapter 8 for real, after thinking the last two streams that I would finally get to it. Oh. Alright, using Luoka and Castoris is cheating, but nothing better. Okay. I'm not familiar. I'm assuming those are, Witch from Mercury characters, but I have not seen Witch from Mercury, so I'm not familiar with it. We, instead, shall go to the Sanctuary entrance. And look at that. There is a side quest that we can grab. Star Rail. Okay. Honkai Star Rail. Gotcha. Yeah, I know nothing about the Hoyoverse, aside from the fact that there is a Hoyoverse. Uh-oh.
This can't be the sanctuary.
Alt, I see you have returned.
Khoda! What happened to this place?
Delafos's blight on the land has spread to the sanctuary. I never thought it could go so deep.
Khoda, the sword. Delafos broke the mana sword.
So he really would go that far. I regret to say that mortals have no means to repair that sword.
What do you mean?
Chances are that Delafos has already lost his reason at this point. Nothing I have seen lately has retained its senses. And my strength is nearly at its limit. I have a final request for you all. Protect the goddess of mana.
You think we have that kind of strength left? He's had us licked from the beginning.
Julie, did you see just how we
awakened,
beat him?
We've barely made a scratch. We couldn't reclaim the mana sword either. Still, I don't intend to give up.
I don't care what it takes. I'm not letting Delafos get away. I'll protect the goddess for you, Khoda.
Agreed.
Awesome, Karina.
We will exhaust all our efforts to watch over the goddess of mana and the world at large.
There is no precedent for an event such as this. I intend to chronicle every last detail.
You do it, Age.
Don't worry. We're not afraid of Delafos, and we will save the mana goddess.
I thank you. Delafos's fate is in your hands. As is that of the goddess. You will see strange things in the sanctuary from here on out. The rules of time and space have broken, causing rifts between reality and echoes of the past.
Hey, like echoes of
The
mana.
goddess of mana foremost in your mind. Your heart will lead you down the right path.
Understood.
This isn't our first rodeo. We've managed on the journey so far.
Just got a
We
point.
must leave a detailed report of all the struggles we endured along the way.
To do that, we gotta come out on top. So let's head to the mana goddess's side.
Let's do it. Distorted Sanctuary. This is now the final continent or area that we've unlocked.
Suffering in the sanctuary of all places.
He has to be stopped. No matter what.
No matter what. Alright, let's chat to everyone first. Wow. Go under Ramco, please. Kill the spammer, kill the spammer, kill the spammer, do do do. Really? They get away with having terrorist in their username. That dude definitely was a terrorist. Alright, let's chat. Witnessing the strength of mortal emotion sure does knock the socks off me. In both a good way and a bad. Karina? The sanctuary looks so scary now. Val, we have to hurry to the goddess. We sure do.
Well,
Is there really no way that Delafos can be saved from his own suffering? Doesn't seem like it.
Of course.
No matter what peril may lie in wait, know that I will be right by your side. Let us conquer those evils together. Delafos' fury is So intense it can distort even the sanctuary. All the more reason to take him down. Khoda, what do you need me to do? Khoda! What brings you here? Nothing much. We just wanted to see how you were holding up. We never left. We were wondering, though. You're cooped up here guarding the sanctuary all by yourself, right? Don't you ever get bored? Boredom? I cannot say I feel it often. The Alm Convoy comes every 4 years, and I have Trent and Vadis nearby. There is plenty to keep me occupied. And do any of them keep you updated about what's going on in the outside world? No, never. I hardly see the need. I only ask to know whatever is relevant to my post as the Sanctuary's guardian. You're not the least bit curious about how the world has changed since you've been here. Don't you want to know how your hometown is faring? My hometown? The last time I lived there was so long ago. It was not even called Tiania. Wow, really? I had no idea the village ever had a different name. And why would you? It's quite literally ancient history. I have witnessed the comings and goings of countless alms of fire since then. Yet, my heart never longed for my homeland until the moment you first came here, Val. I wonder why you, out of all the soul guards I have met, would have that effect on me. Probably because he's the main character. Once you left the sanctuary, I started to ponder. Do my friends' bloodlines continue to this day? Are the people of my homeland living well? All fruitless things to ponder, of course, but ponder them I did. Oh, Khoda. Perhaps we should show you the sort of lives that are led by the modern-day denizens of Tiania. I must admit, I am curious to know how much the way of life has changed. What would you suggest I do to learn about these things? If you ask me, there's no better way to discover different culture than through food. Examining the everyday items of Tiania would be a terrific way to tap into current trends. And I think traditional crafts would be helpful. There's a lot of history and culture to be found there. Food, everyday items, and artisanal crafts. A good place to start. Sounds good to me, Khoda. Do you want us to bring the stuff we find back to you? I would not wish to burden you. It would be my pleasure. I want you to know how our homeland has changed. Then I will gladly take you up on the offer. Shall I wait here until you bring back the articles? Yep, you just hang tight, Khoda. Everyone else, next stop, Tiania. You'll be blown away by all the cool stuff we're gonna bring back. Thank you, I will await your return. And there we go. Another side quest. Ooh. Guardian of the Sanctuary and Mortal Dawnblade. Those look good. Well, they sound good. For looking good, we'll have to check later. Alright, and back to Tiania we go! Literally the place we just came from. Right, let's roll. Hey, Ellie. Hey, it's Val and Karina. And who's this nice lady? I don't think we've met before. My name's Ellie, by the way. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Palomina. How come you're here in Tiania, Val? Did you leave something behind? Not exactly. I'm actually on the lookout for a few things. I'm trying to find handicrafts, foods, and some everyday items, but the stock must be stuff you can only find in Tiania. We'll finally get those lava cakes! Or lava cookies, or whatever. Wow, that's one wish list. But if it's food you're after, you can't go wrong with a lava bun. Lava bun, there we go, that's what it is. They're piping hot, just like the temperature here. And when you bite into them, the filling comes oozing out. That's the best part. Sounds like they'd scald the inside of your mouth. Do you guys build up resistance to the heat or something? Well, how about magma melts? They always stay warm no matter how much time passes. As long as you nibble on them, you won't burn yourself. Fire is found in all facets of Tianian life, even its food. Ellie's not joking, you know. They really will stay hot until we get back to Khoda. Oh, is this a gift for someone? Yeah, I guess he's from Tiania, but he hasn't been back in a while, so we want to get him something that reminds him of home. And why, it's welcome! Although you are incorrect in meowing, although I guess meows are appropriate for Morley. But we have Palmina, the Squirrel Queen of Thighs, on camera, so something to her would be more appropriate. Some traditional treats would be just the ticket. In that case, take this. They're hot though, so handle them with care. Toasty indeed. This appears to be an array of lava buns and magma melts. Ellie, are you allowed to supply us with such a substantial selection? Something for her is yum. Of course, Palmina. They're our village's most famous foods. My dad says people have been making them in Tiania since forever. Obtain traditional sweets assortment. Hooray! Most optimal option to offer to Khoda, I expect. Thank you very much for your generosity, Ellie. Thanks, Ellie. I'm sure our friend will love them. I hope they put a smile on his face. Alright. That's one taken care of. There. And Palomino alliterates. Palomino always alliterates. Hey there, Ruben. Well, look who stopped by. Val, Morley, how have you been? We're looking around for some everyday items people use in Tiania. They're, present for somebody we know. What, like household items? You've got a unique taste in picking out presents, I'll give you that. Ruben, what's an item that you can only find here in Tiania? Anything related to our work with the furnaces, I suppose. I doubt you'll find anything like that outside of the village. Aha, so those fire pits in the ground are your furnaces. I must say, I don't think I've ever seen anything like them elsewhere. That looks like a hell of an armor. Yep, that is Val's Berserker class. It is Dark Affinity, and yep, definitely looks like one hell of an armor. I bet not. The lava inside them is a vital resource for us in the Fire Village, and we use a special tool to scoop it out. You mean the scoop? They're made so you don't burn your hands. Metal scoops like this are uncommon. Outside of the Fire Village, they're typically made out of wood. A Tianian scoop would certainly make for a unique item. I guess it's decided then. I wonder where we can get our hands on one. Why don't you take this? You can even have it for free. Tianian iron scoop. Don't you need it, Ruben? Smiths go through scoops like there's no tomorrow, so I've always got plenty spare. I think you'll be very interested with the quality. That handle won't get hot on you. It's a little on the heavy side, but you can tell it's very well made. Of course it is. I made it. No way. When did you start making things like this? Come on, it's part of my training. But this is just a toy compared to what my pops can create. I'd dig out a better one if you'd like. No, this is perfect. It's a bit weighty, but it's built to last. Crafted with the user's safety in mind. But more importantly, I get to say with pride that my friend made it. Thank you for the scoop, Ruben. It's a fine piece of craftsmanship. Alright, already. It's just a scoop, not a work of art. Anyways, just holler at me if you need anything else, okay? You must assume the handle is insulated. It did not look insulated to me. And now we'll never see it. But who knows? It might have been. Just didn't see it. Alrighty. Back over this way. Oh. Well then, that would make it not great for user safety. Yeah, not at all. Marcelo? No, that won't work. Marcelo, anybody home? Oh dear, maybe if I do it like this? Tia to Marcelo. Oh, hello there, Julie. And Val, too. It's lovely to see you both. You were lost in your own little world there, Marcelo. I was shouting your name. Oh, sorry about that. I tend to get into the zone when I'm working. Now, to what do I owe the pleasure? Come to talk about Hina again? Can Julie just leave you be? No, he can't. Not this time. We're looking for some traditional Tianian crafts, actually. And you're a potter, Marcelo. Made anything good lately? Indeed I have. Many things, actually, but before I can recommend something, I need to get an idea what you're looking for. A friend of ours is originally from Tiania, but it's a little difficult for him to return to the village. We want to give him something that'll remind him of home. Oh, I understand. Now, let me see. Ah, yes. Here, take this. Volcano ash pottery. Are you sure, Marcelo? This is a beautiful piece. You really want to give it away? It's yours, if your friend doesn't mind that it was made by some no-name artisan, that is. I'm sure he'll be delighted to know it was made by Hina's pottery teacher. Thank you, Marcelo. Shulei, thank you. You're not just some no-name artisan, by the way. Don't merchants travel to Tiania just to buy your clayware? That's something to be proud of, Marcelo. Ah, thank you too, Val. Your pottery has an interesting finish to it. How did you achieve this? Well, it's made using the ash from Dorfer. That's what gives it the smooth texture you can feel. But the key is getting the right temperature when it's fired. That's the knowledge that separates your average potter from an expert. Pottery is a deep and complex art. I'm into wood carvings myself, so I understand the principle. Thank you for your help, Marcelo. We'll be careful on the journey back. Wouldn't want to break this. If it gets a crack in it, come see me and I'll find you another. Everything breaks eventually. Nothing that has a shape is permanent. But when that happens, all we need to do is build something in its place. Could that be allegorical, saying that the mana tree is corrupted and we should build something else in its stead? Okay, let's see what we've got. There's the assortment of lava buns and magma melts, the metal scoop, and some beautiful pottery. Welcome back, Enwise. All quintessential Tianian items, I'd say. I think we have a good selection of gifts here. Seeing all the articles... Oh, whoops, that's Palmina. Seeing all the articles assembled, it is easily ascertainable that the Tianian residents have a close relationship with Dorfer Volcano. Come on, let's head back to Khoda before those magma melts really do go cold. Okay. Back to the sanctuary. Actually, before we go back to the sanctuary... Nope. Never mind. We aren't allowed a confirmation after that. Alright. To the sanctuary entrance we go. Squirrel tail almost looks like it glows with its coloration of the pearls. Yeah, it totally does. You have returned. We brought back a whole bunch of stuff from Tiania. Can we show it to you right away? By all means. Let me kick things off. Here is traditional Tianian clayware. Interesting. Compared to the clayware I remember, this is far, far more minimalistic. The potter said it was made using ash from Dorfer Volcano, and that's what creates the smooth finish. Pretty cool, isn't it? So, the trend these days is for clayware that feels pleasurable to the touch, rather than pieces with elaborate decoration. The clayware in my day featured detailed artwork and delicate patterns, the beauty of which determined their value. Tianian culture is greatly affected by the adjacent volcano. Environmental changes influence the climate and the available resources, which in turn affects aesthetics. Next, we have this metal scoop. Ah, it is heavy. Would it be used for handling lava by any chance? Precisely. They come in a variety of lengths, but this one is used to scoop lava from the furnaces, and has a longer handle than the kitchen variety. Even the angle of the bowl is different. I can see that great lengths are taken to ensure that the person handling the ladle is not harmed by the heat. The design is a great improvement over that which I remember. It is evident to me that this scoop was crafted with great consideration for the user. Well, actually, a close friend of mine made it. I'll be sure to pass on what you just said. They'll be happy to know you like it. Come to boast of your friend's mastery, I see. Last but not least, we have an assortment of magma melts and lava buns. These confections are consumed exclusively in Tiania. Karina, please take care when carrying them. But they're still hot. How did they not cool on the journey over here? That's the great thing about them. They never go cold. You do have to be careful they don't burn the inside of your mouth, though. Karina absolutely is cute, even if not the queen of thighs. 100% correct, Anwise. No disagreements here. Numerous foods were served searing hot in my time, but I do not recall having any confection of this kind. The Tianian cuisine has come a long way. Tell me, Val, do the people of Tiania still consume many soups and stews? Absolutely! There's a ton of different styles, too. They're simmered for a long time right over hot lava. It allows the deeper flavors to come through. I remember stews made up the variety of the dishes your mother served us when we visited. I see. I was rather fond of our stews as well. That is one thing that has stayed with me. That is one thing that has stayed the same. I remember telling the goddess stories of my homeland. Hearing your tales of Tiania makes me wonder if she felt the same back then as I do now. While I am grateful to receive such delightful foods as a gift, I am afraid that my current form does not permit me to eat. Please, you have them. Oh, okay then. Do you mind if we eat here? The view's a bit dreary, but being with you makes it more bearable. Speaking of food, I tried the lemon curd and mixed berry pie from Pop Pie. Okay. First time and it was yummy. Also got the usual steak and ale pie from them first. Nice. You would like me to share your company? Just because you can't eat doesn't mean you can't join us. And we'd love to hear more about you, Khoda. Come on, take a seat. If you insist. We do insist. Goodness, I've never sampled such sizzling hot sweets before. The feeling really did go flying once I bit into it. Caught me off guard, but it was kind of funny. Lemon curd and mixed berry, 5.5, a grab-and-go sweet pastry with lemon curd and mixed berry, strawberry, blueberry, blackberry, raspberry. Complete with our signature all-butter crust finished, or in their signature all-butter crust finished with vanilla citrus glaze. Looks interesting. Hey, Flightless, how have you been? Hope Divine Mercy Sunday has treated you well. Compote, not complete. Correct. Mixed berry compote. Good for you. I almost set fire to my tongue. You guys made such a fuss over the buns. I could hardly hear Khoda as he was getting into the good part of his story. Guess you'll have to tell us the rest later. Are you not tired of listening to me run on about blades and swords and fighting? About blades and sword fighting? You're okay, fell asleep and didn't get both vids done, but you're okay. Cool, cool. Have I heard of a compote before? Only the thing that you drink. Not in the slightest. This was a rare opportunity to hear first-hand accounts of ancient battles. Yeah, you're recovering from the sick. I hope you recover well. Now that your bellies are full, perhaps it is time you return to your duty. Is this a nice change of pace? Is this a nice change of pace for you, Khoda? Shook off that boredom? Indeed. It has been ages since I last let loose like this. I'm not typically this loquacious, you see. Thank you, Alms. Please, take this with you. It's a token of my appreciation for what you have done. It's not much, but I believe you will put it to good use. Compote, French for stewed fruit, is a dessert originating from medieval Europe, made of whole or pieces of fruit in sugar syrup. Okay, definitely not what I was thinking. You shouldn't have, Khoda, but still, it's an honor to receive it. If you ever need anything from us, Khoda, just say the word. Thank you. Our future and the fate of this world at large is best entrusted in the hands of valiant youth such as they. Would you not say so, goddess?
That was a great new experience.
Right. Vicarious tourism has been completed. Okay. Use the flammy drum, because we still got stuff to do. Now, supposedly, our next quest is in, Charred Passage. Nope. How about in, Lagrazzo? Weird. Basically just imagine berry filling that's gooey but with big solid pieces of berry. That does sound nice. But let's go to the archives, take a peek if there's a side quest in there like the map was saying or not. And we don't have any active, yeah. No active quests. Move to archives. Hey, Aish does have a mission for us. Aish better be writing only flattened commentary about our adventures or else. Hey Aish, how goes things? A situation like this calls for a swift and decisive solution. I propose we obey its words and see where they lead us. As always, you focus on the result at the expense of the process. I say we continue to gather information until we're better able to predict the outcome. But let's put it back. Let's just put it back where we found it and forget any of this ever happened. Our time and resources would be better expended on more fruitful endeavors. We'll never reach a conclusion at this rate. Master Aish, what is all this arguing about?
My.
Oh, hello everyone. I didn't notice you come in. Allow me to explain why we're at Loggerheads. You see, we discovered a strange book in one of the depositories the other day. A grimoire penned by one Born the Mystic. It would seem we need a number of keys in order to open it and read its content. But that isn't the only thing that's strange about it. What else can be bizarre about this book? Shh, quiet. You have to listen very closely. Dura Rhyme Temple Keys, Dura Rhyme Temple Keys, Dura Rhyme Temple Keys.
Huh?
The other scribes and I believe that it is whispering the locations of the keys needed to unlock it. We're well aware that this could be a trap. As such, we're currently deliberating our next step. Try to find the keys, gather more information, or put the book back. Oh hey, books that softly chant are never bad news. I think they're always bad news. What do you think the best course of action is, Aish? Naturally, my scholarly inquisitiveness urges me to search for the keys, so we can crack it open and see what mysteries lay hidden in its pages. However, as head curator of the archives, I am responsible for the safety of all the scribes here. I cannot risk putting any of them into harm's way. Well, even if you put it back where you found it, you'll still have a creepy talking book lying around the place. Sounds risky to me. Well, why don't we go looking for the abyss? We'll stick around when the book's opened, and if anything jumps out, we'll take care of it. A splendid strategy. I fear Master A should very well attempt to acquire the keys himself, otherwise. Oh, Palomina, you read me like an open book. Scribes, what are your plans? I have no objections. It would be reassuring to have the Soul Guard on hand to deal with any danger. I'm less sure. They are the Alms. If any harm were to befall them... You worry too much. Besides, you're implying that the Soul Guard lacks the ability to move and handle. The ability to handle this matter. Ugh, where did that come from? It's a little offensive, don't you think? The scribes are 2-1 in favor of finding the keys. It's unanimous. Val, I will leave you to follow the book's clues. The words are incomplete, but I believe the book is speaking the names of the following 3 locations. Dura Gorge, Rhyme Falls, and Temple Wood. Judging from the circular depression on the book's cover, it's reasonable to assume that the keys in question are actually 3 segments of a round table. That's not what unanimous means, I know! There is one more thing that I'd like your assistance with while you search for the keys. Val, may I ask you to collect some soil samples for me before we, collect some soil samples for me while you're out. 1 sample per location, if you'd be so kind. Soil? Sure, I just need to put a little bit into these vials. Sounds easy enough. Then I leave the key and soil collection in your capable hands. Okay. That is, something. Yep. Let's head outside and hop over to that, where do we have the Meridian? Meridian's right there. Head to the Meridian and wrap the episode up.